Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. 안녕하세요. 잘 지내세요, 여러분. BTS members and ARMY out there with the same zodiac sign. This is the weekly tarot check for Kim Seok Jin. 사랑해. The oldest BTS member, young. The equilibrium, the balance. The lucky charm. The angel. The Buffy, the vampire slayer of BTS. The one that holds BTS good and benevolent. The key of goodness, prosperity, consciousness, responsibility, and the least but not least, real love, not fake love. You have no clue how powerful is Kim Seok Jin. Now, ancestor of Kim Seok Jin wants to say hello. That's why I have the Talking to Heaven special oracle that I bought especially for Kim Seok Jin's ancestor. Because the mentors and guides, they say Kim Seok Jin wants to see the card, the proof. Kim Seok Jin doesn't like too much talk. He likes here. Don't be afraid. Your ancestor sending you, don't be afraid. Kim Seok Jin, ancestor name, Yogyo. Don't be afraid. You see the ocean? You know the meaning. My duty is to show you the card for you to understand, for you to believe, to validate what you know already. The ancestor is with you, holding you, protecting you. Every time you do like this with your hand, the ancestor blows energy and protection into you. Pray with your hands up and receive the energy of the ancestor. Army, you can do this. Pray with your palms open for the divine to blow energy and protection from God, from the mentors and guides, from the angels, from the Lord, from your prophet, from whoever you believe in the universe. The universe is the truth that ignorant people cannot see. The ignorant spirit cannot feel because probably the pineal gland is petrified. For more information, check with Dr. Professor American Greg Braden. How do you spell Greg? G-R-E-G-G. Braden. B-R-A-D-E-N. Okay? Pineal gland. Dear colleagues on YouTube, if you're listening to me by any chance, pineal gland. It's not pineal, it's pineal. P-I-N-E-L. Pineal gland. G-L-A-D. Okay, so last week I predicted Kim Seok Jin having a date and Kim Seok Jin meeting BTS, and both things happened last Sunday or Saturday in Korea. I'm not sure if it was Sunday or Saturday, but he went to Suga's concert, and here is Suga, and he went with Kim Namjoon and walked the talk, and they had the meeting, and they're trying their best to walk the talk. And I challenge you, ARMY and BTS members, to read the lyrics Untitled 2 that I wrote here on the channel. Untitled 2 by Sora-nim. I challenge you. If you are an adult, if you can flirt with JK under the blankets, can you handle my lyrics? If you're a child, because children are watching my channel, I don't know how, can you handle it? If JK and Suga and Park Jimin are using profanity into their lyrics, if I use profanity to explain you the truth of being a grown-up, the truth of being a good person, and the difference of being confused, the difference of love and desire, the difference of admiration for your idol and sexual sick desire, pedophilia. If you are 20 years older than BTS members, you have no right to have sexual desire on them. Now, it could happen, but it's something that is not supposed to be considered normal. So, there are doctors and there are doctors. There are psychologists that explain to you the truth that pedophilia is wrong. And there are sick psychologists that will support pedophilia and zoophilia, which is practicing sex with an animal. Those people are sick. And the gossiping channels on YouTube that say that the universal laws, they don't exist, or that God doesn't exist, they're all sick. They have an agenda behind an agenda. Pineal gland is not functioning. For more information, Dr. Professor Greg Braden. If you do an MRI test, you can check it out if your pineal gland is alive or dehydrated or petrified. If it's petrified, it's too late. So hopefully it's dehydrated and you can drink a lot of good water, pH 7.8. 7.7 is good, or 7.0. Let's play BTS. 7.0 pH water. Keep on drinking good pH water. Stop the dark soda. If you want to have soda, have Sprite or 7-Up or clear soda, okay? The dark soda and the fluorine on your toothpaste, they kill the pineal gland, okay? And BTS members, walk the talk, okay? We have here walk the talk. Kim Seok Jin and ARMY out there, born near Kim Seok Jin's birthday. You are Serpentarius or Sagittarius. If you're Serpentarius because you're born on a leap year like Kim Seok Jin, 1992, 1996. Okay. 2 messages, 3 messages for you. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? When was the last time I danced freely? Screenshot this, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done? Good. Now the messages of this card. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? Sagittarius people are always thinking about money, and that's excellent because that's how you produce more money. How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose, Today's advice: take a deep dive into the sea of your heart, in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to update to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. It is time for a sacred shift. Or is it time for a sacred shifting? What will your next chapter be? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. There is a sentence for you to fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because... Why are you grateful to money? I'm grateful to money because I eat the best food quality ever here in Brazil. Best steak, best lobster, best fish, best fruit, best rice, best beans, best everything. Today at my age, I'm very wise. I don't care about handbags anymore. But when I was young, I was grateful for money for buying expensive handbags. Today, all I care is food. I enjoy my beautiful skin. Look at my skin, how beautiful it is. See? This is my birthmark. The constellation of Pleiades, 7 stars clustered together. But I have a beautiful skin at my age, and I am beautiful because I eat and I drink well. Okay? So be thankful for your money, for you to produce money. Now, when was the last time you danced freely? Dance, because I will shift you into a beautiful state. Because it will get you out of your head into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, impatience. In just few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. Now, we talk about the shift here, shift about money, and here shift about dancing. You will feel a change of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom, to become free. Dance. It's written in the Bible, to become free, dance. But don't be a prostitute, okay? Just BTS, control yourselves, keep it good the way... It's not Kim Seok Jin's fault. Kim Seok Jin is the balance, the control of BTS members. He's the decency, he's the consciousness. He's the key from the universe to make money without prostitution. So when you dance, guys, ARMY, BTS, keep it good the way you always kept. You always make millions of money. You don't have to go into the twisted, manipulated agenda behind the agenda. Today's advice: dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within the feeling you feel being you. Be you. You're the one you should love. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. Dance to yourself. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency. That is, the feeling of shame is the lowest frequency. If you feel shame of yourself, You have to forgive yourself. You have to apologize to someone. If you forgive and you apologize, you're great. You turn on the powerful self-esteem key again. Every time you feel ashamed, it's because you did a mistake. You're just human. You are allowed to be wrong. You are allowed to do a mistake. But idols, when they're super famous, they are ashamed. If they do a mistake and somebody catch you, if somebody catches, example, if I gave feedback to idol for reading a book of an unhappy communist poet 200 years ago, who was unhappy for not being able to express that he loved the same gender, and he was fighting with the world instead of being happy. He wanted to make everybody else miserable. And then he would blame society and sexuality and mix love with sex and blah blah blah. And I told Idol, why don't you read the books of people who are alive today? Esther Perel, Dr. Esther Perel from Belgium. She talks about cases and sex is okay, and betrayal has to be forgiven, and marriage is something to give and take. Dr. Esther Perel, Dr. Marisa Peer, you are good enough, you have to love yourself, Epiphany, you know, as if she knew Kim Seok Jin, but her book was written before Epiphany. Dr. Marisa Peer, my professor in hypnotherapy, okay? Professor Dr. Phil McCraw from the United States TV show, Dr. Phil, okay? If you need guidance, if you need love guidance, Matthew Hussey, Matthew Boggs, two Matthews, Matthew Hussey and Matthew Boggs, Dr. Antonio Borrello. Okay, if you need to understand the difference between desire and sex, those doctors, they can explain to you. Don't read from a person who is dead 200 years ago, doesn't give a damn about you, doesn't know who you are, doesn't know you exist, okay, and was an unhappy person when was alive. Did not write anything to motivate you, rather than trying to make everybody go frustrated like him and cause a revolution of feminists, okay? And people started to lose their identity because they're reading or thinking that a dead, unhappy guy, just because published a book, was somebody. I published 2 books. So what? Listen to the doctors and professors that are Democrats, that are pro-democracy and the free will, and they trust in one creator, they trust in the universe, they trust in the ancestor, the spirit. They know we die and we don't disappear from the existence, okay? You continue living after you die. Those people you can trust. A person who worships a president or worships sex or worship Lilith is not a person you can trust. So just to make it easy for you, read books from happy people that are alive today. The only book that you can read from the dead people are those books that you trust will give you spiritual guidance. Maybe the Bible, maybe the Quran, maybe the book of Buddha, maybe the Hindu Sanskrits. Books that give you wisdom and knowledge from dead people are fine. Otherwise, keep to the people who are alive, guys. And if you like poetry, Akiane Kremarik. Amazing. Poetry and painting. Kim Seok Jin and ARMY, born in December. Feminine, okay, divine feminine. Divine feminine in the universe. There are two genders in the universe, divine feminine and divine masculine. Now, here on earth, we have the seahorse who can become pregnant, but the seahorse will not marry the same gender to become pregnant. The seahorse, the male, will marry the female, okay? Even the seahorse who can have a baby, the male gender, he will marry the female gender. Guess why? Because in order to produce life, you need a female and a male. It doesn't matter whoever is conceiving. Now, ignorant people here on earth, okay, and especially gossiping channels on BTS, they're trying to justify gender by saying that the male seahorse conceives life. Yeah, but you didn't finish the story that the male seahorse conceives life, but he married the female seahorse, not the male seahorse. Okay, so female, feminine, is a woman who feels pain, period, suffers the hormones monthly and can get pregnant. And if you are a man, you may have the feminine divine side in you. And if you are a woman, you may have the masculine divine side in you. This is Shiva and Kundalini. Shiva is the masculine, Kundalini is the feminine. Okay? But in the universe, is not allowed to change your gender. If you're born a boy, be a boy. Go to the gym, learn to get fit and get strong. Because if you love the same gender, you love the same gender because you love the same gender. But stupid IQ, they were not told when they were children, it's okay, honey, baby, child, it's okay. If you grow up by any chance, if you want to love the same gender, it's okay, but don't modify your body. And they grow up to become frustrated and, of course, low IQ, so idiots. And then they don't know anymore what is right and what is wrong. It is right and it is okay and it is absolutely protected by the universe if you love the same gender when you grow up. But don't modify your body. That's not allowed. Okay? The cross, number 36. Number 6 and number 36. The cross is to set you free. The cross is for you to don't, and it's orange color. Every time I do reading for Kim Seok Jin, there's something orange on the table. It's super orange because orange is Kim Seok Jin's lucky color for abundance, for money, for prosperity, and for the chakra number 2 to keep it everything clean and fresh and smelling good. My God, Kim Seok Jin must smell like super fresh. I wish I could smell Kim Seok Jin. Or what is the perfume that Kim Seok Jin uses? What is the soap? What is the essence? What is the basic of the essence? It must be smelling very fresh. Amazing smell. Butterfly for you guys. And drink probiotic and yogurt. Oh, orange butterfly. Spiritual growth. If you listen to Sora-nim, if you pay attention to Sora-nim, if you understand what I'm saying, you grow spiritually, because my IQ 150 and my pineal gland 100% working. Just listen to Sora-nim, you grow spiritually and you produce more and you smell good. Okay? Archangel for Kim Seok Jin and ARMY. Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel, all orange. You see the wings are orange? Archangel Uriel is saying, you know what to do. Trust. Trust in the wisdom and knowledge of your within, inside of your heart. And take action without any more delay. There's something you must do. Talk to BTS members, Kim Seok Jin, ARMY. There's something you must do. Take action. If you are a teacher, take action. Help your student, protect. If you are a professor, take action. If you are working for a company, take action. Do your action of support to the others. Take action to yourself. If you have a problem on the pelvic area for the girls or genital area for the boys, take action. Go to a doctor. Take action and drink probiotic, billions, 5 billion per day if you are age 20 to 30, and 10 billion per day if you are age 30 to 50. Okay? Did you hear the thunderstorm? It's coming. I love you so much, ARMY. Sarangye. Take care of yourselves. I see you next week.